Welcome to Star Sign Horoscopes, presented by Astrology Hub. This is your place to discover how each zodiac sign can work with this week's astrology. I am your host, Jamie Magee, an astrologer, author, and a member of the production team here at Astrology Hub, and I am really excited to dive into this week's astrology with you. Hi everyone, welcome to Star Sign Horoscopes. I am your astrologer, Jamie Magee, and today we're going to be taking a look at the astrology for May 6th through the 12th. I hope you guys are all having a great week out there. Now, if you're watching live or watching the recording, I would love to know where you're tuning in from. And our bonus question for this week is, where is Aries in your natal chart? Now, why am I so curious about where Aries is in your chart? It is because Jupiter, the planet of expansion, growth, optimism, is leaving Pisces and moving into Aries this week. This is a big transit to talk about. Now, if you're curious about how this energy may play out in your life, I really invite you to think back to 2010, 2011. What are some highlighted themes that come up for you when you reflect back? It's likely that you're going to see some of those themes show up now, but what your job is to ensure that you grasp every opportunity that's coming your way so it can help you both in the short term and in the long term. Now, this Aries energy, this Jupiter and Aries energy speaks to fiery, bold confidence, to making your own way, to thinking of the big picture. There's a lot of inspiration and a lot of originality that you can draw from with this transit. Now, honestly, with Jupiter and Aries in a very real way, you're about to strike a match and expand out into brand new territory. Even though there's some familiar themes, it's still new territory. I look forward to speaking to all of the signs about how they can make the most of this energy. Now, this week, we also have Venus, who moved into Aries last week just after the eclipse, offering some suggestions via sextile to Mercury as the weekend kicks off. Now, this is an easy flow of ideas that can definitely inspire or add to some of the revisions that Mercury will work on as he moves into his retrograde on May 10th. Now, I will admit that there are some challenges with Mercury retrograde. Communication in general feels rushed, loud, and often misunderstood. But the invitation of a Mercury retrograde is to slow down, to take your time, to look for the hidden lessons or the new perspective that holds a brilliant insight that you can use on your path going forward. Now, by the time I see you next week, the sun will have taken a few suggestions from Mars and Pisces, and he will meet up with the North Node, illuminating what needs to be revised so you can follow the path that is calling you with your whole heart. All right, guys, just as a weekly reminder, please be sure to listen to both your sun sign and your rising sign to get a better overall view of how you can work with this week's energy. Okay, let's get started. Okay, Pisces, let's take a look at your week. Now, Pisces, last week, as you made bold moves around your local environment or in the way that you communicate in general, you may have also sensed a burning focus on what's valuable to you and why. Now, this week, as Jupiter moves into that same area of your life that has to do with your skills, your earning power, you're going to notice a lot of new opportunities blossoming around you. Use this courage, that burning courage that you have right now, to really think outside of the box, to think of a new way to earn resources. And I think with this energy, sometimes, we think of something really little and we get that, okay, yes, this is great. But I want you to think of both small, short-term opportunities and big long-term opportunities with this energies. The same kind of energy was up in 2010 or 2011. And I know I keep saying those dates, but it's very important for you to reflect back on that time, because it has to do with your earning power. Was there an earning power or a skill that you had then that's still supporting you now? Was there one that you left on the table that you wish you could have picked up? Or how can you use the opportunities that are coming in now to ensure that in 12 years, they're still supporting you? They're still there. It's a skill. It's an asset. It's something that is a resource to you that you can count on. These are all great things to reflect on, so you know how to make the most of these opportunities, because as they emerge for you, Pisces, it's up to you to engage with these opportunities. It's up to you to ask the questions, to do the work, to say, yes, I'm interested in that. I want to learn more about that. That's how you're going to be able to attract all these things that you're desiring and work with them for the long game. Now, the opportunities that you have coming up here could help to inspire you to review or to make revisions around how you communicate, or something that you're doing in your local environment to people that you speak to or interact with every day. You may think, okay, I have to change the way that I do this. I have to change the way that I'm networking. I have to change the way that I'm branding myself locally so I can really work with these assets.
Give yourself a lot of space to change your mind, to be creative, to do things more than once, and to have an open mind and a different perspective. If you get frustrated with any kind of delays around communication or definitely short-term travel, like anything that has to do with a vehicle or communication, see it as a gift, see it as a diversion that's going to help you find something else that's going to help you in a very powerful way. I do hope you have a great week, Pisces. I look forward to seeing you next time.
Thank you for listening to Astrology Hub Star Sign Horoscopes. If you'd like to easily jump to your personal horoscope, sign up to get a timestamped star sign episode emailed to you each Friday. Go to astrologyhub.com/star signs and sign up now. That's astrologyhub.com/star signs.